This is 6713 Miller Park Drive, related to a wind claim, damage to the slopes. And in this video, we're going to illustrate some of the damage up on the slopes, as well as perform a test on the shingles to see if they're repairable or not. This is a 12-inch soffit, 5-inch gutters. There is drip edge. Front slopes overview. Front facing gable overview. Damage on the left slope. Wind damage on the right slope. Evidence of hail on the soft metals. Evidence of hail on the soft metals. 6 box vents, 1 pipe boot, 1 satellite, and 2 skylights. Hail strike on the back slope. Hail strike on the back slope. Hail strike on the back slope. Hail strike. Back slope, hail strike. More evidence of hail on the soft metals. Back slope, wind damage. Back slope, wind damage. Front slope, wind damage. Front slope, wind damage. Debris strike. Front slope, wind damage. In this area, we're going to simulate a shingle replacement, a shingle repair. Row 0 is the shingle that'll be removed and reinstalled. Rows 1 and 2 are the corresponding rows above the damaged shingle, or the simulated damaged shingle. The idea here is to demonstrate whether the shingles are repairable or not, or if we end up losing granules and getting crease lines. I'm going to set the camera on a tripod. These are the tools we're working with: a roofer's hammer and a pry device. And we'll be putting in new nails, new fasteners. They're 1 1/4 inch. Tripod. Hopefully this will provide a good view of the work as it goes on. Okay. So again, this is the shingle we're going to remove. Make sure the seam is there. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. And then rows 1 and 2 are the shingles above that are part of the process, because there's fasteners in all of these shingles here. So in this case, the adhesive strips they're dried, they're not sticking. So okay. All right. shingles or fasteners is removed. Just want to make sure we're still rolling here on the video. All right, so now there's another set of fasteners up here that we have to get to. So these shingles they are perforating when I try to get in here to remove these. One more right here. Be at a point where we can take that out. Oh, there's one more fastener here. All right. Here's the shingle removed. You can see that we had a perforation right here just from working with the shingle a little bit. Suggests that it's pretty brittle. So we have our fastener holes here, 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 and here, and then above as well. So right now, there's not any real evidence of creases at this point in the shingles above. But let me reinstall it and see what happens. Okay, now I'll provide some information here for whoever the desk adjuster is on this one. Allstate, as I'm aware, has done away with using brittle tests, which is probably a good thing because you can't really tell if a shingle is repairable until you actually do a repair. And the other thing is that when you do a brittle test in the field, according to the Hague standards, you would lift a shingle about 45 degrees, and then you come back down and brush off the granules and see if there's any problems, any creases or anything like that, or loss of granules. But the problem with that test is that in order to get the new shingle in place, you actually have to lift the shingle higher because you're striking a hammer down on the fasteners underneath there. So anyways, here's the simulated shingle repair. We're going to put the new shingle, or the original shingle, back in place here. And now we're going to go about the business of fastening it in place. Okay, there's one. Two. 3, and the fourth one here. Now we've got to get the second row of shingles or fasteners in place. 2, 3, 4. All right, so 1, 2. Everything is fastened in place here. And yeah, okay. So, row 0, this is the original shingle that we did the remove and reinstall. Row 1, there's definitely evidence of granule loss and cracking going on in these shingles. and including in the row number 2, which is 2 rows above the repaired shingle. So this roof is not a candidate for repair by most standards for anybody that's working in the roofing industry. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. 410-656-9930.